Sarah and Vinnie on Alice at 97.3.
I want to tell you about a documentary coming out next week, and the reason I'm reviewing it this week is I'm not here next week. So it's called Batkid Begins, and this is the documentary about the miracle that happened in 2013 when a 5-year-old boy, his name is Miles, recovering from leukemia, asked the Greater Bay Area Make-A-Wish Foundation to make him into Batman for a day. So there's so many miracles within this film. It's so unbelievable. You know, when you watch Game of Thrones, you see the very worst of humankind. And with a film like Batkid, you see the very best of humanity. Tens of thousands of people, a lot of them flying in from around the country to support a boy as he becomes a superhero, cheering him on. Everyone coming together for one boy. It's mind-blowing when you actually see it all play out in 90 minutes. So there's just a couple things I want.
Kid.
Yeah.
You know, this boy, Miles, in real life, he's incredibly shy, incredibly awkward. But the moment they give him his bat suit, he's confident, he's brave, he's determined. All of a sudden, you see this shy, awkward boy become a superhero just from putting on a suit. I know San Francisco gets criticized for the homeless problems, the crime, the taxes.
Snobbery,
but from a PR standpoint, this could be the best thing the city has done in recent memory. Hats off to the guy who played Batman alongside Batkid. His name is E.J. Johnson. And to the San Francisco Giants. They were an integral part of the dream of this boy coming together. And
So I can ask you a question about this?
Yeah, sure.
So when you were watching it, was there any negative feedback, brushback, blowback about?
There was, yeah.
That's what I want to hear about.
So there's one of the supervisors tweeted, how we should be spending the money on other things, the city's resources. But here's the thing that one supervisor, I can't remember his name, didn't quite understand. From a PR standpoint, the whole world was looking at San Francisco, and the way San Francisco looked at this was better than anything that they could have actually spent money on.
Does San Francisco need good PR, though?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like San Francisco gets nothing but good PR. I never hear anything bad about San Francisco.
Well,
they call us jerky liberals everywhere else.
Yeah, but they come. They still come here.
I still want to come and see Alcatraz.
Yeah, people come to San Francisco.
I think beyond even the good PR, it's like, once in a while you have to be reminded that it is about human beings and our connections to each other, and that you can do this one nice thing for this one kid. I actually think it's because people will go, oh, what about all the other? Okay.
It's a very fair point. I think it's very fair to say, but what my question was, what specifically made this kid the kid that everybody decided to throw their
It kind of doesn't matter.
No,
it doesn't matter.
It's kind of the miracle. The kid had the request. The right people came around at the right time that could execute this thing. It's a timing thing. It's an opportunity thing.
I don't know. For me, it's a real question, because if I had a kid at the Make-A-Wish Foundation, one of the first things I'd be wanting to know is, how can I get people to jump behind my kid like they did Batkid?
Right.
What can I do? What was it about this kid that made his story so much more special and meaningful than the others?
Yeah,
it's not even that it's more special or meaningful, but it also brought a lot of attention to Make-A-Wish, and so they benefited from it too. I don't see why anyone would be bummed that one kid got a special day.
I wasn't bummed at all, but
you're pumped. You're acting like you were bummed.
You don't need to be the devil's advocate.
Somebody on this show has to be devil's advocate.
You can be the devil's advocate after you see the film. Hey, one last thing I want to say about the movie. The moment that I thought was the best part of the film is when they quote unquote had to train Batkid to be a superhero. They took him to a circus school. It's called the Circus Center of San Francisco. And during that 10-minute sequence, you see this shy, awkward 5-year-old boy become a superhero. It's when he learns how to jump and tumble and do somersaults. You're like, here it is. This boy's turning into Batman. I love this film. I'm going to give it 4.5 Persians.